We don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, hello again, and welcome to Not Gospel Studios. Cliff and Chandra here. We don't know what we're going to talk about on this video. We hadn't decided yet.
You can't introduce it like that.
Well, thought I'd give it a shot. We are reacting to yet another Tom MacDonald song. Chandra, you picked this one this time. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I picked This House because the only song I had heard about Tom MacDonald was that one, White Boys, that went like huge and was passed around on social media.
And you wanted to react to that one, and we still haven't done that, but this one caught your eye.
Well, the reason is someone left in the comments that he got real insecure after White Boys came out because he got a lot of pushback and criticism, and he was real down for like a week, and then he wrote This House. And I've not heard it, but I want to hear it. All
right, so we're going to react to This House, and we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward.
He's sexy in this video.
Okay, so we have well established that you have a married lady crush a little bit on Tom MacDonald. Which I never would have thought, because he's got the grill and the tattoos and the...
I like people that are a little bit on the edge.
That's true.
That might have been problem children a little bit, you know?
That's true. I liked in the very beginning how he showed all those tweets. They all popped up. Bloop, 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 bloop. One of them said, "Kill yourself," to him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it makes sense, as ferocious as Tom MacDonald's fans are in favor of him, you know, how supportive they are, like, you know, Die Hard. It would make sense that there are plenty out there that hate on what he does.
Yeah. And I think this is going to be a video similar to like where I liked buttholes and names and stuff, because...
You have to be careful how you say that. I liked buttholes. I don't anymore.
Well, I mean, just that I like something that encourages you to... You know, you can be
Speak
yourself.
Your own mind. Yeah.
They're just the ones that are looking for apologies, hating real loud, but they follow me, screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm the scum of the earth in the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend a dollar on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter, y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller. Rent a calm sea, don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say.
I like the video. I mean, I'm assuming this is another Nova Rockafeller one.
Yeah. The visuals are awesome. The storm that's inside of him, like whenever it's just his silhouette, and you see the storm in the clouds and everything.
It's simple but awesome.
Yeah. I love what he said too. Like, he's giving details. He's saying, you know, like, now that I'm getting paid, you only care about it now that I'm getting paid. And he's like, I made my sister rich so she would never have to work again. I bought my mom a house, my dad a car. I'll do what I want with my money. What's that line he said? Like, when I'm older, it'll sting a little bit when I look back at some of the comments and stuff, but I don't really care. Like, I don't care now.
Yeah.
This is a song that it's the kind of song I wish I could let my kids listen to, like, on repeat sometimes. Because I always tell my boys, I'm like, you got to stop caring what people think. They want to go out on the field and they want to make sure that, well, if I dress this way, or even at 8 years old, if I dress this way or act this way, or I'm goofy like this, maybe somebody won't like it or whatever. I'm always like, don't care what people think. You want to go sing, even if you're off key. You want to go play. Like, this kind of music makes me feel like they would be like, yeah, I'll do what I want. I don't care what they say. So, all right, I'm hooked. I'm already into it. I hate having to stop this one. I'm really like into what he's saying, but we do need to stop and talk every now and again.
I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's worth stopping and talking about there.
Well, okay. So for me, lyrics don't usually sink in till the second or third time I hear something.
Yeah.
So I'm not even grasping as much of the lyrics as you probably are. I'm just getting like the feeling of the song coming at you and stuff. And even stylistically, like his rapping, I'm enjoying this more than maybe any of his other ones.
Well, now I will say this, when he started getting angry towards the end there, like breaking with a Ouija board and the blah, 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 and like...
I like that sound.
He did remind me of Eminem.
A little bit.
There was some of that Eminem, like, so you can tell that Eminem influenced, and we talked about that, I guess, last week with that Dear Slim. Like, you tell he was influenced, and he pulls no bones about it. He was influenced by Eminem and other rappers, but it was like you started getting jazzed up when you heard him rapping like that. My biggest fan's gonna break in with a Ouija board. That was a really cool line.
Some the songs wouldn't be on a playlist for me. This one would be on a playlist. I would listen to this one while driving and stuff.
I mean, no lie, that's a pretty controversial part, because he said his biggest fan's gonna break in with a Ouija board. Hell, Satan. That's what he.
What does that mean?
I think, to me, from what we've kind of figured out and learned about Tom MacDonald, is that his fans are all over the demographics. Like, they are all different people. He probably does have Wiccan fans. He probably does have fans from the Church of Satan. You know what I'm saying? He's got Christian fans. He's got atheist fans. So for him to say that his biggest fan's going to break in with a Ouija board and try to resurrect him.
Well, I think it's more saying that it's the fans that's, brought up his career, not anything else.
Oh, yeah. Well, before this, he said, we built this house. Yeah. This was the final chorus or whatever that he said, we built this house, just me and fans. I think it's sort of talking about how it's basically right on the nose. It's talking about how his fans are all kinds of different people, and they're so sold out to Tom MacDonald and his music and their message together as almost like a big organism, like one big organism that even though he died, they break in and keep going.
You need to write him and tell him to write a song called Organism. I bet he would do so good on that.
I bet he would. I think if there's, he's done songs like My Fans and all that, like that was cool. But if he were able to write a song that was like, I don't know, him portraying Tom MacDonald fans in a way, because he kind of did it as Dear Slim. He sort of portrayed a Marshall Mathers fan, an Eminem fan. Like, if he portrayed a Tom MacDonald fan in a way, kind of think that would be cool.
Yeah.
This is a great video.
Yeah.
Really cool video. Smart choices, man. Oh, Nova Rockafeller. You can do one of my videos anytime. You're right. I can't afford her.
Do you think she does other people's too?
I don't know. She should.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. If these are her treatments, like if she's coming up with all these treatments, she's incredibly creative, super talented, and she should be doing big time videos, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, she is.
Not that she's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not that she's not, but she should be doing any artist, independent, completely signed, whatever. She should be able to do any of those, because her vision, if this is all her vision, it's killer.
Who are coming to undo the work that I did on the block off the highway that leads to the crib, and put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then they'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bagged, so we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline, they brought to try and torch us close with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate.
What's the heavens open when the bars close? What's that?
I think that's about sobriety for him. Heaven's open when the bar closed, when he finally stopped drinking. I think
he was
that's
able
what
to get
that
his life
line.
together,
Yeah, I
maybe.
think that's what that line was about.
That's a really good song and video. I like it.
Yeah, it's really good. It didn't even say Nova Rockafeller at the end though.
Yeah.
Like the other ones. I'm not sure how old that song. How old was that video? I want to look it up real quick. It's 4 years ago. The first comment, by the way, this is just because of stuff that's happened with us recently. The first comment is, anyone else just happy they don't have to look up lyrics because he's actually speaking clear and not mumbling?
That's funny.
Yes, I am happy that I can listen to a Tom MacDonald song and hear the words he's saying.
Yeah. He's not a mumble rapper.
No, not just a mumble rapper, but we talked about that for a lot of music, a lot of hardcore music, a lot of like metal music, and a lot of mumble rap music. It's like you can't understand a stinking word they're saying. Yeah. To me, the music is much more enjoyable and much more worth the listen that I can understand what he said.
Yeah.
Like in the end of that song, it takes you on a journey. The back end of that song was aggressive in a sense that there are going to be repercussions for all these haters. That's what he said. Like that. At the end, he was talking about how all his fans would get his back. They would defend his castle he built when they try to come tear him down or cancel him or whatever.
Oh,
and they were going to be taking the limbs from all the haters and building a big monument out of it to warn people not to come. I think like that's the visual I got in my head, almost like Walking Dead type stuff. Like, don't come here. You know, you got a big giant Blair Witch Project looking 20-foot tall statue standing there of body parts and crap saying, don't come here.
Yeah.
He said they sew them together with tree limbs and stuff. It was pretty graphic.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get some of that apparently.
You never do. You're always like, I'm focused more on the visuals here. It did sort of the same thing for 3.5 minutes, but I bet you still were like, that's mesmerizing.
I vibe.
I know, you vibed out for 3.5 minutes. Ooh, lightning.
Anyways.
Oh, that was a really good song.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a really good song. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging in there with us on this song, this house. Let us know what you think about this. I would imagine as a member of Hangover Gang, you claim some ownership in this song too. You're like, that's me, I'd be there. Track-wise, production-wise, video-wise, it's super cool. For real.
I liked it.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Smash the notification bell to be kept up to date to when we release a new video. We try to do 4 or 5 of these for you guys every week. Continue to support quality independent content, and as always, keep being awesome, because that's how God made you. Let's talk about it.